I don't get it, Richard Spencer. If there's a white genocide, then why am I still here? Like, I'm white. I'm very white. I mean, I'm about as white as you can get. I have Irish in my blood. I got German in my blood. I got Spanish in my blood. I got a little English in my blood. But, I'm not seeing this white genocide. Like, I don't see it. Like, I mean, like, for real. Like, I don't see these concentration camps for white people exclusively. I mean, of course, yeah, there are white people who suffer from oppression on various intersections of oppression, such as disabilities or financial classes and things like that. Sure, absolutely. But where are these specific white concentration camps for the white people? Where? Because I'm just so confused, because I look outside and, like, I mean, I see police officers unjustifiably arresting and killing black people. I see that. It's not that I choose to only look at that. I see the overall behavior of the police. But where is this white genocide? I just can't tell. I'm still here as a white person who, would potentially be a subject to this white genocide that you speak of. Where is it? Where? I don't know. It's almost as if you made it up. It's almost as if these fucking white supremacists, neo-Nazi Klansmen, alt-right folks, just completely made this bullshit up. Which is a very reasonable thing to suspect at this point, because it's a rather incoherent notion that there is such a thing as a white fucking genocide. Sure, white people do endure police brutality. Sure, white people can be poor. Sure, white people can deal with all kinds of different oppressive behaviors from the state. But that doesn't mean that there's a white genocide. That doesn't exist here. There just doesn't seem to be an actual state that is exclusively targeting white people. There is a state that is targeting indigenous Native Americans. There is a racial institution that is targeting black people. And there is a large fascist intersection of our state that is attacking people of color, especially immigrants and Latino folks. But there isn't a specific, exclusive intersection of our state that is driving home the idea of exterminating all white people from the face of the earth, let alone an ethno-state that is against white people. That just doesn't exist. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's going to make you feel, invalidated, or maybe that's going to insult your intelligence now that I pointed that out to you. It's just, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that makes you feel bad. But, the truth of the matter is, there is no white genocide. It's all a delusion. It's a figment of your imagination. In here. It's all in here. It is at the same level as creationism, in fact. Creationism is by far one of the craziest conspiracy theories, also one of the longest lasting ones in Western civilization, that there is. And white genocide is just feeding into that active imagination. It's time to stop doing the crack. It's time to put down the drugs. It's time to stop doing the meth. It's time to get in tune with reality as it is today. Because things aren't going to get any better when you're delusional and you're thinking that the entire fucking world is out to get you. Imagine actually living in a real fucking world where people are realistically out to fucking get you. That would fucking suck. I think it really would. In fact, many people who live in this world They do actually go through that. A lot of people do. I mean, granted, a good chunk of them are white. They can be white members of the LGBTQ community. They can be white people with disabilities. But most of them are people of color, Muslims, Latino, indigenous folks, etc. And I mean, yeah, there are horrible things that do happen to white people. But there isn't a specific, exclusive, state-fueled genocide that is happening right now. That just doesn't exist. And the only way, especially in capitalism, for anything like that to happen is if the people whom Richard Spencer is talking about in extensive detail about whom are, about who are attacking the white people, if only they actually had the figurehead in the state. In other words, they need to actually have the hyperbolic version of Obama. The Obama that we never knew, of course. The Obama that exclusively wants there to be a black supremacist state and, all of the, cultural Marxism this and all of that crap. That version of Obama needs to exist in order for this wacko fucking theory to exist. But it doesn't. It doesn't. Instead, we got a fucking Cheeto. We got a fucking hot Cheeto. I call him a hot Cheeto because every time he fucking screams, he goes from orange to red. The Democrats, they just kind of like the more tame version of that guy. They like the version that says all of the really silly things like, what was the Kafivi? They like that version of Donald Trump. They don't like to actually talk about the Donald Trump that actually hurts people. Because Democrats are not real fucking people. They fucking suck. They are not genuine, decent human beings. They don't like to actually attack the real problem. So, folks, whenever you hear white genocide, just remember, again, there is valid problems that white people do deal with. Not on a systemic level, but individually. Specific cases. That's a real thing. That does exist. But remember that they're talking about something more here. It's not just something on the surface. They're just trying to advocate a white nationalist ethno-state. Just remember that. They're not there to actually stop oppression. They're there to just advocate a fucking ethno-state. Peace out, folks. Until next time.